So it is about 8 o'clock on day 2. We got some good rest, and we wake up and we look around and there's just breezing yells all over the cove, mixed in with bonita. Me and Thomas just kind of charged out first thing, and he hooks one right off the bat. There's bonita everywhere, yells everywhere, so figured we gotta go get the camera gear and get out here and maybe capture a little bit of this. It is really cool. Yeah, there's the main spot of them right in front of us, guys. Oh,
Jeremy's on.
He's in, he's bit.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
I saw your jig going through the water so fast right there.
Oh, look at them all, look at them all.
Dude, they're right on my jig. Oh, look at the size of that bone that was on my jig. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
So many fish here.
Bonita or yellow?
Feels like yellow. Ah, I had a backlash.
Oh, my
Trying
God.
to dig out a backlash on the chrome skip jig, and a bone just sucked it down.
Oh!
Ah! Oh, look at, watch this, watch this. Look straight down, look straight down.
Look at the size of these bonita. Oh, beautiful. These are a little inshore tuna right here. Oh. Little inshore tuna, the bonita variety. They fight really hard, man. I mean, that's a great like. And the bass! Look at the bass on it! Look at the bass!
They're trying to take the jig out of his
bass!
mouth.
Who would have thought the bonita would be more difficult to catch than the bass? So we're about to head out for skiff run number 3 of the day. Gonna leave the Kia Kai. Will's gonna hop aboard. We're gonna have Max, and then the Ranger's gonna run with Charlie and Thomas and Jeremy. But boy, our first 2 skiff runs were really, really fun. Got a lot of calicos, probably somewhere in the vein of 50 or 60 calicos between the 2 of them. We're all in a really small area, and we really weren't targeting them all that much. We wanted to catch the yells, which made a really strong showing on our second skiff run of the morning. Coming up under the birds, mixed in with the bonita, eating the surface iron, eating the swim bait, all catch and release on a nice grade of 10 to 20 pound fish. Really one of those bites that you don't see all that often, fishing straight artificials, and it was definitely a memorable one. We all got our licks in, we all caught fish, and it was one of the better shows I've seen on this boat, really ever, on the jacks. So the wind's blowing, it's howling along the backside. We're not gonna run up there. We're gonna just work through Pyramid like we've been doing this entire trip. Run up to the front side a little bit, catch some calicos, look for those yells again. If we can find them, we're gonna catch them, and just continue on. The trajectory's been really shooting skywards. The fishing's been really, really, really good this trip, and we are so stoked to be out here in the Kia Kai, which is just such a fantastic platform for us to hop off on, eat some lunch, recuperate, get out of the sun, looking over the footage that we've been capturing, and then being able to just jump back on the skiffs and whack them again whenever we please. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. So hop aboard, let's go fishing. You guys might have noticed that I'm fishing the surface iron for these bass a lot with this Lexa 400. It's a bait casting reel by definition. And it's perfectly suitable for this style of fishing. We don't need to make 100-yard casts. We certainly can, You know, with a smaller reel like this, you lose a little bit of line capacity, so sometimes laying those longer casts isn't even that good of an idea to begin with, because it changes your gear ratio, or the amount of line you're going to be picking up, I should say, quite a bit, because the spool's smaller. But we're on a private boat, a little stealthy boat like the Ranger here. Even when we see yellows coming up hard, we can just slide right up on them and get 50, 60 yards out. Oh, there's a bump. Oh, they're all over it. A few different ones on it. That was about 40 yards out. Oh, no, still bumping. Bump. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, there's an instant bit. Oh, they're all over that one. That's a nice one. That's a beautiful bass.
As soon as it hit the water, he was on it.
Yeah, on his. Well, because what he did is he transitioned to followers. They came on the jig. I was lucky I got one of the bigger ones. You know, we can just get so close. We're so stealthy that
Fish swim right up to the boat.
fish swim right up to the boat, even the yellows. Earlier we had these things eating baits 10 feet off the side of the boat, really oblivious to the fact that we're here. So having this lighter bait casting reel, you get such great castability. They really accurate casts. You don't get really any bird's nests. Not that we get that many throw in the Trinidad and stuff, but you can bring that level down to almost zero. And fishing on a little bit of a shorter rod, this is a 7119P Cousins Greg Silk Series rod. It's designed to fish freshwater swim baits, and it's got a little bit of a slower action than a lot of the faster action rods we're fishing. So the fish really load onto it well. You don't pull the hooks on very many fish, even big fish. I've actually caught an 11-pound calico on this exact setup right here, throwing a jig. You don't need a 10-foot rod either. Again, the fish aren't 150 yards out. On a sport boat, they're not, the yellows and even the big bass, are they necessarily going to charge the boat when you're set up here and eat baits 10 feet from the boat in any normalized way? Not necessarily, no. But they're definitely going to do it on the RAZE Ranger. We'll have instances when these fish literally bump their heads on the side of the boat. You can hear it. It's like what just hit our boat? Oh, that was a calico. You just didn't see it. Especially if you have a blue wrap now. Boat looks like the sky.
Charge up and eat the GoPro.
Eat the GoPro too? I don't know what the GoPro looks like. Maybe a crab. Maybe a crustacean of some sort.
Don't kill it.
I think I killed it. He's just acting a little funny down there. Nice one.
Yep.
Good fish. Real nice one. Oh,
There you go.
there's a beautiful bass right there. That's really nice. That's a nice little 5-pounder here. High fours. There's a couple fish on that one, Will. It's so cool when you see that brown shape behind the jig. Jig's kicking, and its every move is just being mimicked by this guy. And then you feel it. It stops. It's really important when you get bit on the jig to just keep winding. You don't need to swing. Don't do anything weird. Just keep steady tension on the line for two reasons. First of all, if the fish just bumps or it doesn't stick or falls off, your jig's going to instantly get right back into kicking, and you're going to get the follower. You're at least going to have a shot at any potential followers. But also when you swing, you know, you're putting slack in the line, either when you raise it up or when you get it high. Unless you're winding really, 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 really tight, at some point you're going to drop your rod a little bit, and that slack, the fish is just going to fall right off. But steady pressure. You can see those teeth marks. This jig was brand new like 3 trips ago. It's got a pretty nice paint job. I'm pleasantly surprised by how well it's staying on. Right into the zone. I just want to see that 8-9 pounder just nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Ah, nom 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 is right. It's not an 8 or 9 pounder, but it's a nom nom. stand by. There's followers on him too. Just cast right. Yeah. Another nice fish. Not giant, but it's a nice one.
Other than that thing.
Oh yeah, beautiful colors, beautiful orange fish. Beautiful, beautiful flank. I love you. I love you, best. All right, boys, another day in paradise. You ready, Will?
Let's do it.
Day 3. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing this morning before we head back for Newport Beach. Boy, it blew yesterday, and rumor has it it's gonna blow today, but we had great yellowtail fishing yesterday morning, great calico bass fishing yesterday morning. We're gonna go try to do it again today. Alrighty. We're in the same zone that we got bit in yesterday morning. It looked like a boil on the outside there. Almost the same time. Actually, oh, I got bumped. Oh, they're still on it. Oh, right at the boat. Yeah, there's definitely some bass in here. Oh, he came off. Oh, there's followers all over him. Oh, look at this wolfie, guys. Oh my God. Oh, they're giant. Oh, wolfie all over him. Look at these fish right here. Look at the water. Look at the water. Look at the water. You go into little spots of them and make a dozen casts, 20 casts, and I get bit. And you get one, and here they all come. I swear you just have to trigger one. If you trigger one, they'll all come. It's been such a mix. Calicos, yellows. There he is.
Breathe around a little bit.
Might be a bonita. It's probably bonita, but that's a good sign. Seems like the bonita have been with the yellows, so. Get. Come on, you son of a gun.
Oh, buddy.
I just gotta get him off. Ah! Turn your head! Turn your head!
Probably another bony. Oh, there he is. Oh, bass. Oh, right at the boat.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, right at the boat.
Look at that. Lean off. Coming in.
Release.
You can't overemphasize the importance of reading visual signs. Especially when it's kind of rough like this. The birds are going to cue you off to sometimes kelp you don't even know is in the area, but I don't see kelp. This is just suspended fish out here. 90 feet of water, bass on the surface iron, no kelp around. Woo. We'll go reset up on this in a sec. Or maybe slide off it.
We're gonna go home soon. Or it's gonna be a real beating. Wind's already picked up.
It's already gonna be a real beating. I'm gonna prolong the fun, even if it means prolonging the misery. Captain Jock has fired up the engines and the Big Ranger is heading towards the point. That means it's time to make our way back to Newport and conclude 3 days out here at beautiful San Clemente Island. The fishing was nothing short of fantastic. We caught yellowtail, we caught a ton of bass, hundreds of bass, Dorado and yellowtail on the way on the patties, and who knows, maybe we're gonna find some more of the same on the way home. But really just a trip for the books, a stellar trip on all accounts. We appreciate you guys tuning into Western Waters Television. We love what we do and we do what we love. Will, Thomas, any words of wisdom before we let the viewers go?
No, it was a great trip. Caught a lot of fish. I mean, what more can you ask for? A beautiful day out here at San Clemente Island.
Great time, great people, a lot of fish. Always fun out here at San Clemente with these guys.
And of course,
big shout out to Cousins Tackle.
Cousins Tackle, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, they put this trip together. They've been very supportive of all of our endeavors this year, and we're really lucky to have the chance to work with them to help develop some really fantastic rods for our fishery. You know, we've been fishing a lot of the RAZE series out here, a lot of our traditional SSW series, the fiberglass series, and it's been great. They're making a really good American-made rod. And every trip that we spend out here is an opportunity for us to go back to the factory and give them feedback and say, hey, maybe tweak this a little, change this a little, or hey, this is just a completely amazing rod. And I think the consensus on this trip is the new RAZE series blows it out of the water. Great series for what we're doing.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And also a huge shout out to Jock up in the wheelhouse for pretty much being the man who keeps everything in order. He's kept the Kia Kai on the pick here in Pyramid Cove for the last 2 days, and we've been able to side tie with him and hop off for snacks, lots of snacks, and some much needed break from the sun. We're gonna pull the pick, we're gonna head home. We're hopefully not gonna get beat up too badly, and we're gonna conclude what can once again only be considered an excellent few days on the water. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Captain Evan Salvay, Will Derrick, Thomas. We'll see you on the water.
When I lost sight of who I am, all those puzzling reflections, oh, I came upon a big old patch of grass. And what do I do? What do I do? I light it on fire.